Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a natural drugstore makeup look. I used all drugstore and affordable products today to get this beautiful natural looking makeup. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up. It really helps support my channel, and subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you guys in the tutorial. Alright girls, so we're going to start with primer today. This is the Revlon Prime Plus Mattifying and Pore Reducing Primer. And I'm just going to put it all over my face. This primer is really good. It feels very smoothing, and it also helps mattify your face a little bit. So you guys can definitely tell my face got a lot more matte than it was. It's mattifying, but it also has that smoothing feel to it, so I really like it. I'm gonna do my brows now. This is the Revlon Colorstay brow pencil. This is what the pencil looks like. I like doing my brows before I do my foundation sometimes, just because it allows you to just have a more precise brow. I'll show you guys how you can do this without messing up your brows. So I'm basically just gonna fill them in like I normally would. This is a pretty dark pencil. I usually like my pencils to be a little bit more on the brown side. This is the only drugstore pencil that I could find today, so that's what we're using. It's really good. I just don't like the color as much. Okay. I'm gonna brush my hair upward just to get the product moving around, and then we're gonna brush the front. I don't really put too much product in the front because you want it to look a little bit less like dark. My favorite drugstore pencils are the Covergirl pencil, like the micro, I think. Whoa, did y'all see that? I also love the L'Oreal pencil. It's really nice, and those are my two favorites, I think. I'm not done yet, so don't judge my brows. Next, we're gonna use this Covergirl Brow Gel, and this is the clear one. You can use the one with color, but I'm gonna use the clear one today because that's the one I found. I usually use a colored brow gel just to add some more dimension to my brows, but I can't find any, so we're gonna do that today. So next I'm gonna carve on my brows to make them pop out and just be more, you know, out there. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. concealer. This is the Deep Olive e.l.f. concealer, and this one is the mattifying one. I do really love the hydrating one. I'm gonna use that one as well today, but I am gonna start out with the mattifying one, and I'm gonna just use this under my brows first. I'm going to take a little brush and I'm going to just brush this in. This one is from Kat Von D, but you can use any one you like. I'm actually not yet done with my brows, but I am going to apply foundation right now. I'm going to use this foundation. I got this online on Amazon, and basically Maybelline Fit Me came out with this tube version of their famous foundation, which I'm really excited to try this. It seems so cool. I'm actually just going to put this right on the sponge. That way it's just going to be easier. Definitely one of my favorite foundations from the drugstore. So many people swear by this foundation, and it's definitely still really good. Like, it's old, but it definitely is really good, and it does the job. Okay, a little bit more from my forehead. I actually just dyed my hair yesterday, so it's freshly dyed. I dyed it jet black. I did film myself doing it, so you guys will see me dyeing my hair. I thought it would be fun to film like a hair video. I don't want to get super close to my brows because obviously that would mess them up. So what you can do, and you can do this part before you even do your forehead of foundation, what you can do is take your foundation, put a little bit on the back of your hand, just like that. I'm gonna use a brush like this. This one is dirty, don't mind it, but it's from Wet n Wild, and it's the Wet n Wild, I don't know what this is called. I think it's called like the concealer brush or something like that, but it's really little. So we're gonna take this brush. So I'm gonna just outline the top of my brows, but with foundation. That way it looks natural. You don't have that highlighted brow look with like light concealer on top of your brow. It's gonna be the same complexion as the rest of your skin, but it's going to be a lot crispier and sharp. You can take the sponge and kind of blend it a little bit, but just don't get too close to your brow and you don't mess it up. And then we're going to take the brow gel again and go back in so that we can make the top look a little bit more natural. So we're going to just brush the hair up. The line can be a little bit too crisp, you know, a little too sharp. It's all about your preference. Don't let anybody make you feel like, you know, your preference is not valid, because it's your preference. It may not be the common or standard way of doing things, but if that's the way you like it, then do it. Don't listen to anybody. So you can add a second layer of foundation if you want to, but I want this look to be a little bit more natural looking. So I'm only going to do one layer of foundation, and I'm going to go into concealer now. So for my under eye, I'm going to use the hydrating concealer from e.l.f. The same exact shade is called Deep Olive. What it looks like once again. I actually love this concealer a lot, and I've been seeing a lot of people comment that they like it more than the matte one, and I do too. Like, I really do like it more. And I'm gonna just blend that right in into my forehead. This one does dry pretty fast for a hydrating concealer, but it's not as fast as the matte one. I'm going to add a little bit more concealer just because I have a little bit of patchy going on here. And I'm going to let this one sit a little longer. I ordered an espresso pouch yesterday and I just got a notification that they shipped. I'm so happy. Do you guys use an espresso machine? Let me know what you think about it. I have had an espresso machine for years, probably like 3-4 years. I think I got it when I moved into this house, so probably like almost 4 years ago. Wow, time flies. So I got the Nespresso machine and I barely used it for like the first 2 years, honestly, because the Nespresso pods are so hard to get. Like, you have to order them online basically, or go to an Nespresso store, and it's literally a whole trip to the mall. I'd rather just be able to get them at the grocery store. We're gonna use this powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Powder in 30. This is obviously not my face shade. This is my shade for highlighting. Just staple that under my eye. And then also on my eyelid, because I want to make sure I don't get super oily. Another good powder from the drugstore is the Airspin powder. I actually want to get the deeper shade in that powder because they launched like a few more shades. I don't know about your drugstore, but my drugstore has the Airspin powder in the most random place. Like, it's not in the makeup aisle, it's almost like near the nail stuff. Like, I don't know why it's there. And my other drugstore has it next to like body washes. Is it not a makeup powder? I'm so confused. Added a little bit to my nose, so I'm gonna just take a brush and go over and blend this powder a little bit more to the rest of my face because I wanted to make everything look seamless. I'm taking a little bit of powder on this brush and then blending it in like a little bit more. One of my favorite bronzers that y'all always see me use from the drugstore is the Covergirl Full Spectrum Bronzer. It's just my favorite. I love it. This is it here. But I also love the Patricia Bright and Makeup Revolution collection. She has a few of these, I think 3 or 4 palettes like this. This is the deepest one, and it's really good if you have deeper skin tones like me, and darker. This one is really good. Today I'm going to use the CoverGlow one, and I'm just going to staple this, press this into my skin. I'm using a Sigma angled contour brush, and I didn't realize this was a contour brush. Wow, I'm actually using a brush for what it was intended for. That's a rare occasion. So we're gonna push this in. For some reason, when it comes to face brushes, I tend to use them for other things than what they were intended for. This one is a little bit red for my nose, so I'm not going to use this on my nose. And then for blush, we're going to use the Catrice and Eman palette. This is from Catrice. You can get this brand at Ulta, and it's really affordable. This blush set is so pretty, and it has shades that definitely work on deeper skin tones. And you can take, I'm going to take my powder brush and go over that to make it not as, you know, intense. This brush is a collab with Andrea Renee and Peach and Pearl. I've had these for a long time and they're really good. And I'm gonna use this Milani highlight. This is the Milani Strobe Light in number 4. And don't mind my nail. I need to do my nail. Literally, it broke this morning and I was so sad, but I need to do it tonight. Anyways, I'm gonna just put some of this on. Ooh, that was a lot. I didn't mean to put so much. Milani definitely has a really nice formula for their products. I think it's similar to like high-end products in some ways. I'm gonna take this off my nose, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight, and then a little here. I'm not gonna do much eye makeup, but I am gonna use another one of the Catrice and Eman palettes. This one is the eyeshadow palette. We're gonna use Sunset, and I'm just gonna put this in my crease, like right here, and blend this out. All right, that looks really good. I'm gonna take Runyon, and then I'm gonna use a little bit of that in my crease and just blend this as well. I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom lash line. I'm going to take Runyon first this time, and then I'm going to just pop that right down here. And then I'm going to take Sunset and blend it in with that one. And then for my eyelid, I'm going to use Fairfax, which is this shade right here. This is basically a matte beige shade. I want this look to be more matte, and I want the focus to not be so much on the eye makeup, although I am wearing eye makeup. I'm actually going to go over it with a little bit of Sunset so it is a little bit more natural looking. And then we're going to take some more of Runyon and just bring this in a little bit further and blend it together. I'm going to use this Rimmel mascara today for my mascara, and this one is called the Volume On Demand Scandalized Mascara. Rimmel mascaras are pretty good. I love the Wonderfully Real. Today for lashes, I'm going to use these. These are from the brand Kiss, and they are the Lash Couture. I literally cannot wait to put these on. I've had these for 3 days now. I actually bought 3 pairs because they looked really good in the package. So I'm hoping they look just as good when I put them on, because that would be really horrible if they didn't. The name is down here. It's called Royal Silk. Y'all, these lashes are amazing. Like, I love these lashes. I love finding a good lash. It's just like my thing. So yeah, I'm gonna use this Colourpop and Makeup Shayla pencil. This is BFF number 3. I want to say, yeah, number 3. Then I'm gonna use this NYX Buttergloss. It's called Bit of Honey. So it's basically like, this is it here. It's a nice neutral natural looking shades. I'm gonna apply this on. And then I'm gonna spray my face with this Olay Setting Mist. This is the Olay Energizing Mist. And so I'm just gonna make sure the spray is safe. Oh, it's spraying out big chunky things. I always do this because I've been caught off guard way too many times with setting sprays. And then I'm gonna just press it in. So this is the final look. I love the way it turned out. I think it looks amazing, and I hope you guys love it as well. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on this video. It really helps out my channel, and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.